Hello, everyone. Once again, I thought this time around I'll again dwell into the topic of how you can build a career in community medicine and public health. This time, I would specially focus on what MD, community medicine residents, and also potential MBBS interns looking to make a career in community medicine might want to consider. Doing MD community medicine, of course, involves 3 years of your precious life. This isn't a field that's going to give you a very high profile paying check. If your goal is to make money, never take up MD community medicine. But if your goal is to have a very soul satisfying experience, if your goal is to kind of live and to inherit, how do I put it? It's like if you want to leave this world a little better than what you inherited, to have that kind of soul satisfying experience, to change the destiny of people, possibly those whom you might even never meet, then this is a field you may want to consider. There are various career pathways on how you can build your credibility, your name, your popularity, and also skills in the field of community medicine. But the starting point of community medicine during your MD years is to build an environment that ensures positive triggers. A lot of times I come across residents in training who tell me that, "Sir, I'm not feeling very motivated to continue MD anymore. I want to quit." Of course, the suicide rates among doctors is one of the worst. Our anguish is unquantifiably intense. That's why many years ago I wrote an article in the Economic and Political Weekly called Wounded Healers. Not much has changed back then and now, but one thing has remained consistent is that the power to influence your life remains in your hands. So, doing MD community medicine, there are multiple things that can be done. You can, when I was, just after finishing internship, that's when CHD group was born. But CHD group was a calling. It was never a profession. It was never a mission. It was a calling to leave this world a little better than what I found it. And to that calling, we've remained true, continuing to serve the last mile of India's remotest villages, providing technical support to different governments, and to adding smiles on the faces of people who have none left to offer. Which thereby trying to say that post MD community medicine, you can engage in the development sector, into social service, could be ranging from treating patients to influencing policies to conducting research, monitoring and evaluation, assessments, training, all of it through the civil society approach. Another thing to do is probably you can associate with United Nations kind of agencies, international agencies, work in the field, work in communities and focused domains of your interest. Could be immunization, could be nutrition, could be disaster management, climate change, Could be anything, infectious diseases, but you might want to define which sector you work in and how you want to do it. Uh, the easiest thing to do is, of course, join medical colleges. But if you want to bring real change, I think even medical colleges are a great place to be. But again, the question is, what do you want to do from that 9 to 5 timelines allotted to you in a medical college? Do you want to continue to teach students who are not often interested? Or you want to also trigger social change through the environment given to you? In addition to that, research organizations, international health, maritime health, aviation health, there's a wide window of opportunities post MD community medicine all around the world. Another question that keeps troubling me with residents in training and interns is, what will be my paycheck if I do MD community medicine? And my answer to them is pretty simple. If finding your paycheck is what you want, don't join MD community medicine at all. Because unless you have skills, unless you have experience, unless you've put years of hard work on the ground, merely looking at paychecks or looking at lucrative jobs isn't the most impressive of targets to meet. And frankly speaking, it puts me off when people, especially in training and just immediately out of training, are focusing on paychecks. I mean, I would personally be very excited if people said, okay, how can we write bigger grants? How can we create more impact? How can we try to ensure our policies or ideas are amplified and it reaches a much more wider audience? That's the kind of triggers I'm looking at. That's the kind of commitment levels I would envision in MD community medicine folks. Of course, setting up preventive clinics could be another angle to look at. Over the years, through planning commissions and 5-year plans, we've planned for curative medicine. Our generation today, and possibly the only generation that can make a difference, needs a preventive approach, which country governments around the world are not yet prepared for. We still remain stuck in outdated policies instead of trying to identify new algorithms that can possibly try to heal the world in a better way. Are you ready to heal the world? Start to change right now. Thank you very much. And this is a conversation that I have stated through what came to my mind, is just shared directly. So feel free to ask any questions and happy to answer and stay connected. Have a good day.